Good day. I am Ana Rose de Costa, and together with my members, we are here to discuss how to test the hypothesis using correlation of Pearson R, Spearman Raw, and Wilcoxon sign rank test. So first, what is correlation? It refers to a process for establishing the relationship between two variables. We learned a way to get a general idea about whether or not two variables are related is to plot them in a scatter plot. Methods of correlation summarize the relationship between two variables in a single number called the correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient is usually represented using the symbol R, and it ranges from the negative 1 to positive 1. A correlation coefficient quite close to zero, but either positive or negative, implies little or no relationship between the two variables. A correlation coefficient close to plus 1 means a positive relationship between the two variables, with increases in one of the variables being associated with being associated. There are three types of correlation. The positive correlation is when the values of the two variables move in the same direction so that an increases or decreases in the value of one variable is followed. Negative correlation is when the values of two variables move in the opposite direction so that an increase or decrease in the value of one variable is followed. And the no correlation is when there is no linear dependence or no relationship between the two variables. This is the visual representation of the different types of correlation. We have strong positive correlation, weak positive correlation, strong negative correlation, weak negative correlation, moderate negative correlation, and the no correlation at all. The Pearson correlation coefficient. The Pearson correlation coefficient is descriptive statistics, meaning that it summarizes the characteristics of the dataset. Specifically, it describes the strength and direction of the linear relationship between two quantitative variables. It has a value between negative 1 to positive 1, with the value of negative 1 meaning a total negative linear correlation, 0 being no correlation, and the positive 1 meaning a total positive correlation. For our formula, R is equals to N minus summation, N is times 2 summation of xy minus the summation of x times summation of y over the square root of N times summation of x squared minus the summation of x over minus summation of x to the second power multiply to n times summation of y squared minus the summation of y to the second power, where n is the quantity of information, summation of x is the total first variable value, the summation of y is the total of the second variable value, summation of xy is the sum of product of the first and second value, the summation of x squared is the sum of the squares of the first value, and the summation of y squared is the sum of the squares of the second value. The Pearson correlation of sample is R. It is an estimate of raw, the Pearson correlation of the population. Knowing R and the sample size, we can infer whether person is significantly different from zero by testing the significance of it using the p-value. For our p-value, the formula for it is the p is equals to R. P is equals to R square root of n minus 2 over 1 minus R squared. The person of raw Pearson R will be performed by Torres and Rivera. When you make decision, if the p-value is greater than the critical value, then the relationship is statistically significant. The data allows you to reject the null hypothesis and provides support for the alternative hypothesis. If the p-value is less than the critical value, then the relationship is not statistically significant. The data doesn't allow you to reject the null hypothesis and doesn't provide support for the alternative hypothesis. The Spearman-Rao correlation. The Spearman-Rao correlation measures the strength and direction of association between the two rank variables. It basically gives the measure of monotonicity of the relationship between two variables and how well the relationship between two variables could be represented using a monotonic function. You need two variables that are either ordinal, interval, or ratio. Although you would normally hope to see a Pearson product moment, correlation, and interval or ratio data. The Spearman correlation can be used when the assumptions of the Pearson's correlation are markedly violated. However, Spearman's correlation determines the strength and direction of the monotonic relationship between your two variables rather than the strength and the direction of the linear relationship between your two variables. So what is monotonic relationship? A monotonic relationship is a relationship that does one of the following. First, monotonically increasing when the x variable is increases and the y variables never decreases. This. Second is when the x variable increases but the y variable never increases. And the not monotonic relationship when the x variable increases and the y variable sometimes increases and sometimes decreases. Why is a monotonic relationship important to Spearman's correlation? A monotonic relationship is not strictly an assumption of Spearman's correlation. Spearman's correlation on a non-monotonic relationship to determine if there is a monotonic component to the association. However, you would normally pick a measure of association, such as Spearman's correlation that fits the pattern of the observed data. For example, the relationships appear linear. You would run a Pearson's correlation because this will measure the strength and direction of any linear relationship. You will not always be to visually check whether you have a monotonic relationship. So in this case, you might run a Spearman's correlation shift. For our formula, this is P. P is where the Spearman's rank correlation coefficient. This is difference between the two ranks of each observation, and n is the number of observation. The Spearman rank will be performed by Lauchenko and Dizon. Wilcoxon signed rank test. The Wilcoxon test is a non-parametric statistical hypothesis test that compares two paired groups and does not assume a normal distribution. It can refer to either the rank sum test or the signed rank test version. The test essentially calculates the difference between sets of pairs and analyze these differences to establish if they are statistically significantly different from one another. The test laid in the foundation for hypothesis testing or non-parametric statistics, which are used for population data that can be ranked but do not have numerical values, such as customer satisfaction or music reviews. Non-parametric distribution do not have parameters and cannot be defined by an equation as parametric distribution can. The formula, this is the presented formula for the Wilcoxon sign rank test, where the W is the test statistics and R is the sample size, excluding pairs when x1 is equals to x2. This is the sign function, and the Ri is the rank I. There are two types of Wilcoxon tests. The Wilcoxon rank sum test is there are the tests that can be used to test the null hypothesis. The two populations have the same continuous distribution. A null hypothesis is a statistical test that says there is no significant difference between two population or variables. The base assumption of necessary to employ the rank sum test are the data are from the same population and are paired. The data can be measured on at least an interval scale, and the data were chosen randomly and independently. The Wilcoxon sign rank test is the test assumes that there is information in the magnitudes and signs of the difference between paired observation as the non-parametric equivalent of the paired student t-test. The sign rank test can be used as an alternative to the test when the population data does not follow a normal distribution.
Go. Now, let's move on how to manually solve Spearman row. But first, a refresher. Spearman's row measures the strength and direction of the relationship between two variables. These variables can be either continuous or ordinal, provided they exhibit a monotonic relationship. Here is an example problem that we can use to further understand how we can solve Spearman row. Statement problem. A researcher wants to examine the relationship between students' time spent on an independent study and their academic performance in a specific course. The study categorizes study time into ordinal groups. Example, 1 is equal to less than 1 hour, 2 is equal to 1 to 2 hours, 3 is equal to 2 to 3 hours, etc. And ranks students' academic performance. Example, 1 is equal to lowest, 2 is equal to second lowest, and so on. The researcher collected data from 10 students. As for the steps, the first step is prepare the data by creating a table that includes ranks, or we can call it scores, for student time and academic performance for each student. Second step, calculate the difference in scores by subtracting the rank or score of performance from the score of study time for each student. Third step, we square the differences. Fourth step, we use the Spearman's row formula, which can be seen at the bottom. P is equal to 1 minus, open close parenthesis, 6 multiplied by the summation of d raised to 2 over n multiplied by, open close parenthesis, n raised to 2 minus 1. Here we can see the first step. Prepare the data by creating a table that includes the scores for student time, study time, and academic performance for each student. Over here, table, student, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Study time by the rank 3, 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, 2, 5, 4, 1. And the performance, 7, 5, 6, 1, 8, 4, 3, 10, 9, 2. That is their academic performance. Second step, calculate the difference in ranks or scores. Subtract the score of performance from the score of study time for each student. We can see it here.